sir. Yes, sir. We will get back you after this section, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Prasanna,
Thank, sir.
please proceed for the next.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite our honorable speaker, Professor Rajiv Kaushik, sir, Controller of the Examination, Central University of Haryana. Sir, please handle the section, sir.
Yes, before going to that, I would like to introduce Professor Rajiv Kaushik, sir. So, Professor Rajiv Kaushik, sir, is a controller of the examiner at present in the Central University of Haryana, who is having a past experience in the director in the Ministry of External Affairs, who is a big appreciable position he come across with this managemental knowledge, and he also come across the lecture and professors in the Department of Management with this with his 26-year experience in the managemental activities and the academic activity. He published a 50 number of international and the national research articles in the various journals, and he also guided the PhD candidates and the MPhil candidates under the section of management and the managemental disciplinaries. So, with this with this effort, with this fruitful effort of managemental skill and the managemental academical activity, he come across the position professor and the director from the various state and central departments. Now at present he is COE in the Central University of Haryana. We are happy to welcome you, Professor. Could you now you can able to proceed for your presentation with your slides, sir. Sir, please, sir,
Okay.
take over the section.
First of all, I shall say good noon because neither it's afternoon, neither it's nor it's 12 o'clock.
Yes.
So should I consider it morning, noon, or afternoon? I don't know. So, but anyway, we can consider it noon. So first of all, good noon to all of you, and thanks, Dr. Rajkumar, for contacting me and giving me the opportunity to share some of the information which I want to share with all of you as far as Central University of Haryana is concerned. The Central University of Haryana is situated in southern part of Haryana, which is just near about 130 kilometers away from Delhi. And as far as the campus of the university is concerned, 488 acres land is there. And this is a huge campus. And just 1 month back, we are also came to see this news in the newspaper that medical college is also going to be established in our university setup soon. Besides this, since today I am supposed to speak about this CUET program, and your organization is going to conduct the awareness program about CUET, Central University Entrance Test, in case of UG classes. Let me tell you about our university. In case of our university, we are conducting 11 undergraduate programs and 34 postgraduate programs, besides PhD, etc. In case of undergraduate programs, let me tell you, if you can see my screen, I don't know whether it's visible to you or not, but even if it is not visible to you,
It's
let
not
me,
visible, sir.
it's not visible.
Right, sir. Please share it if it is available.
Please, sir,
We are conducting the
please share
BSc
your
Honors
question.
in Psychology program. In case of BSc Honors in Psychology, we are having 25 seats. And as far as the eligibility criteria is concerned, the candidates should have passed 10 plus 2 examination in any discipline with 50% marks in aggregate. And as far as the domain knowledge or domain subjects are concerned, for admission in this program, the psychology is must. Then we come to the BTech program, We are running 4 BTech programs. First is BTech in Civil Engineering. Second is BTech in Computer Science. Let me tell you about each and every BTech program. In case of BTech Civil Engineering, the domain knowledge which we are going to consider for this CUT programs is mathematics, physics, and chemistry. That is must. The students should have aggregate 45% marks, and these aggregate must be in physics, mathematics, and plus one of the subject. That subject can be the computer, that subject can be the chemistry. And in case if somebody is from the foreign country, then equivalence certificate from the Association of Indian Universities, that is mandatory. Besides this, BTech in computer science and engineering, again mathematics, physics, and chemistry, these subjects are there. Aggregate 45% in these subjects. In case of students, those who belong to SC and ST category, this condition is relaxed up to 40%. Then BTech electrical engineering is there. Again, the compulsory or domain subjects is mathematics, physics, and chemistry in +2. And then BTech in printing and packaging technology is concerned. The main subjects shall remain the mathematics, physics, and chemistry. Now, in all these cases, physics, mathematics, and one of the subjects like computer or chemistry, that is must. In aggregate, 45% marks should be there. And if you see the intake, in case of our BTech programs, in case of computer science and engineering, the intake is 75. In case of electrical engineering, intake is 60. In case of civil engineering, intake is 60. In case of printing and packaging technology, intake is 40. And out of this total intake, reservation is there as per Government of India rules. So SC candidate 50%, 15, 1 5. ST candidate 7.5%, OBC candidate 27%, economically weaker section 10%, PWD person with disability 5% in all these streams. So this is the reservation criteria. And besides this, we are also conducting program in vocational study, bachelor in vocational study. First is bachelor in vocational in biomedical sciences. In this case, the student must have passed 10+2 with science and biology as a subject with 50% or above marks. However, 5% relaxation is being given to the SC, ST, and OBC students, those who are non-creamy in case of OBC. Domain area will remain the general test and biology. In case of bachelor in vocational programs in industrial and waste management, the domain area on the basis of which we are going to select the student is the general test. And condition for this is 10+2 in science with 50% or above marks or equivalent grade in aggregate. Then bachelor vocational in retail and logistic management. The criteria for selection shall remain general test, and the student must pass 10+2 or equivalent in any discipline with at least 50% marks. They know the student from arts, student from commerce, they can also take admission here. Then other programs, UG programs where the students can take admission is integrated BSc, MSc in chemistry. The condition shall remain here will be the 10+2 in science stream or equivalent of any recognized board in India with chemistry as one of the optional subjects, having 50% marks in aggregate for general category and 45% for other categories, means SC, ST, OBC, EWC, non-creamy layer. Then In this case, domain area on the basis of which we are going to select the candidate will be the chemistry. Then next is integrated BSc, MSc in mathematics. The domain area on the basis on which candidates will be selected, that is mathematics. And basic qualification, the students should have 10 plus 2 in science stream or equivalent of any recognized board in India, with mathematics as one of the optional subjects having minimum 50% marks. Then integrated BSc, MSc in physics. The domain area on the basis of which we are going to select the candidate will remain the physics, and the student must have passed 10 plus 2 in science stream or equivalent of any recognized board in India, with physics and mathematics as optional subjects having 50% marks or equivalent grade. This is the These are the UG programs about which just I had told to you. And as far as the intake is concerned, in case of integrated BSc, MSc in chemistry, the intake is 30. In case of integrated BSc, MSc in mathematics, intake is 30. And in case of physics and astrophysics, integrated BSc, MSc in physics, which we call, intake is 30. And reservation as per Government of India rules. Besides this, we are also conducting 34 PG programs in different streams or disciplines, and we are also having MTech program, PhD program in this engineering courses also. And since the base or the mandate for the central universities is to bring up a culture where we can produce eminent scholars who can spread the wisdom, knowledge all across the country and the world as a whole. That is the main purpose of existence of Central University. Now, I just want to share some information about university. At present, we are having more than 200 faculty in all streams, and we are having big hostel facility. There are 4 girls hostel with accommodation capacity is more than 1,500. In the same way, we are also having big boys hostel whose accommodation is also around about 1,500. And besides this, we are also having big auditorium, playground, etc. What the other universities might be having, I don't know much about them. Main thing on which I would like to emphasize, it's a pollution free area. It's not like metros where you face pollution on day to day basis. It's a almost pollution free area. And if you are being selected by our university, then only you can realize the importance of getting admission in Central University, Haryana. That's all from my side. If you are having any question, any query, I'm here. Please.
Yeah, thank you very much for your detailed informations about University of Haryana. This is very interesting. I am also like to take some courses in university, because you are mentioned that it is very clean environment in your university. So we are. This is the main thing to learn, and then get teaching in your universities. That is the main thing. So some questions from students also. Any placement in central universities? This is
Yes, yes.
asking from
Actually,
Abhirami
I forget.
Padapi. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I forgot to
Okay.
mention about the training placement facility. To be very frank, I have not prepared any PPT. It
Okay.
is for me. It is just like an extempore. Yesterday, when Dr. K. Rajkumar he contacted me. To be very frank, earlier I was reluctant because I was thinking that when I was in the ministry, we people never used to give such sort of the lectures or extempore type of thing to any private organization. Since yours is NGO, then I thought, since the purpose for which you are organizing this program is to create awareness about CUT, then I thought I should go for it. So that's why I am not prepared anything. Number one. Number two, as far as the training placement facility is concerned, yes, we are having a training placement cell, training placement director, and just 10 to 15 days back, two or three companies, they have hired near about 30 students, which I can tell you what has happened recently, just 10 to 15 days back. I came to know about that. Besides this, as far as our faculty is concerned, let me tell you about some of the people. 3 days back, one of our faculty, they got fellowship from USA, and he that fellow has already worked in South Korea, and the project on which they are going to work is to generate electricity from the humidity in atmosphere. And for that project, he was being given the responsibility in USA with the other researcher. And this is not the one case. There are so many other cases. I'm just narrating because this I came to know about that fellow day before yesterday. Okay, he has been awarded this project. All these things are there.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, I'm having some questions, sir.
Yeah,
Related to the at present situation as a management person in the various
yeah,
departments. So, what's going to happen in the future? So, whether that the in external, sorry, that the from the overseas, some of the institutions are going to come to India for the educational service through the online or offline. The previous 2 years back, they are discussed with the various informations. So at that time, they said in the upcoming years, we are going to get a foreign universities are going to provide the uh, education with the, some other collaboration in India. What about that concerned information, sir? Is there any other processes going on?
yeah. As for Dr. Rajkumar, day before yesterday when I was present in the AC meeting,
Okay.
this proposal was there. Being a member of that part of
Yes.
academic council, this
Okay.
we have deliberated on this issue. And
Okay.
secondly, to be very frank, other part being part, I was in the Ministry of External Affairs
Okay.
just 3 months back. So let me tell you some of the scenario which is
I'm
existing. And
asking with my intention only. I am not known about the at present situation. So thing
no,
is,
at,
we
see,
are looking for
we are
that
thinking,
trend.
and even today's scenario,
Okay.
there are many universities in the USA. If
Okay.
you want to attend their classes online and want to take their degrees, not only USA but even from the Western countries developed like Germany and UK, etc., they are imparting training program online. But to be very frank, there is no comparison of offline training or offline mode of teaching. Reason being, because particularly in case of science streams, like if you are conducting some experiment and you want to see the color, if you are a student of chemistry, that color won't be visible to you in the same way, the way in which you want to see it physically. Number one.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, we are under the
Number one.
struggling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number two, when you are online and when you are offline, being a teacher, we can read the face also.
Yeah,
That is the
sure.
human psychology. And when, as a teacher, I am delivering the lecture, by just seeing the face of the student, I immediately can assess whether he's getting or not. Right?
Yes.
And if I assume that he's not getting, then I can ask where you are lacking and where this discord is going on. Immediately, I can reclarify it so that everyone can get on the same path, or every student can learn the way in which I want them to learn. So that is the main issue. Number two, yes, but if we see the other positive side of it, In case of online classes, the people, those who are in the remote areas, those who cannot attend the classes physically, for them it's good. Even when I used to deliver the lecture to the foreign diplomats, particularly diplomats from the Latin countries, Latin American countries, and African countries, to them I used to say, okay, we people have developed a platform, and if you want to attend our program online, then you should attend that. Reason being, because people those in residing in those countries, they cannot come physically in India for each and every program because it's too costly. But in case of online program, at least they can have the knowledge, and we can also impart them the knowledge. That is the positive side of it.
Yes, sir. Yes. So the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is, in some cases, the Indian peoples also not at all recognizing the Indian institution certificates. Sometimes it's not a, permanent one; it's a rare cases. So if we are getting a certificate, even though it is a certificate course from the University of Cambridge or Oxford University through the online,
Yeah.
it is little bit appreciable. uh, they are thinking that will be a much more impact one, so that
Yeah.
the people are expecting that one also. And at this present trend, that covid, after the covid issue, the teaching faculty is much more suffering to prepare the ppt and everything, but the students are very comfort with their zone. So it that the trends may be towards the online. If it is extended, the students may, some effortful students get appreciable changes in their life. That average students or below average students, they used to come for the good knowledge. So we hope that may also extend in the future. That's what I raised that question for you.
No,
So
it's
thank you.
okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay.
Thanks.
Everything has
Uh,
positive and negative side.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I have another one questions related to the CUET syllabus, because this is one kind of sensitive questions also, because every state's having a state board syllabus, and some central board syllabus also is there. But which kind of syllabus it's following for this CUET test? Because many students it's under different states boards or different central board syllabus. So which syllabus is most similar for this entrance examination test? Uh, please clarify.
So, see, as far as for this entrance test is concerned, like we are having, every state is having its own board also.
Okay.
In that situation, what happens, like more or less, in most of the cases, in plus one and plus two, the syllabus resembles with CBSE syllabus. Like in Haryana case, if I see, earlier when I was the student, our syllabus used to differ from the CBSE syllabus. But in present scenario, after 35 years, when I see down the line, the syllabus is same. This is this same is the situation with the other states board also. More than 90% of the syllabus resembles with, their syllabus resembles with the CBSE. And at present, like the criteria on the basis of which the universities are going to select the candidates or select the students, that one language paper he has to select, besides this six domain paper, and there is one more language paper, right? In case of six domain paper, then the area or the university which he want to choose as a option, accordingly he can select the paper. And language, there are 13 language at presently. Earlier, they are bound to answer only in Hindi and English, but now even if a student from Tamil Nadu is there and he knows very well Tamil, right? Then he can answer those questions in Tamil. He will get the marks. And secondly, as far as my university is concerned, I forgot to mention this. From Haryana, we are having only 45% student, and rest of the 55 students are from rest part of the country, even from Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Nagaland, Assam, from all the states we are having. And you can call it mini India, where you can find the students wearing the lungi. You can find the students like those who are wearing kurta pajama and from Assam side, etc. Means all different sort of culture, and that is a fantastic scenario for us also.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for your
Okay, sir.
clarification.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Dr. Rajkumar,
You
your
are
voice is not
inaudible,
audible. Please,
Rajkumar.
please,
Please unmute
please,
yourself.
Yes, sir.
unmute. Yeah,
It's
please.
a good interaction about education system, which is more than the CUET program. Okay, so the thing is we get a good information from you. So in the overall CUET National Awareness Program, so
Yeah,
SN Nagarajan sir from the Tamil Nadu who is directing towards the chemistry, and
yeah,
then next who is Professor Chanvi sir from the Central University of Karnataka. He took us towards the social care and social work related one. You are taking us towards the management and the future activity of the educational system, and KK Upadhyay sir towards the physics. He is giving his interaction with us. Anyway, sir, we must be grateful and we must be thankful for your guidance in the future also.
thank you, sir.
Definitely we will interact with you in the future projects, whatever it is. Thank you very much for you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
So
you,
nice of
thank
you.
you,
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for
Thank you,
your
sir.
thank you.
yeah presence. Yeah, thank you.
Um, the information to the concerned audience. So the professor central professor BP Garg is in somewhat busy with the NEET program, and the related one he can't able to attend the section now. So we can able to arrange the another section for the future uh, with the future COE and the related concerned authorities from the various central universities. So we already discussed with the Central University of Kerala, Muralidharan sir, and Pondicherry University COE, and the uh, Central University of Jammu and Central University of Rajasthan, and Central University from the Himachal. These are the peoples which we interacted for the upcoming process. So we will update you as per the schedule. Please interacted with the UIT, which is a Universal Intellectual Trust. We are having a website www.uittrust.in, and our email ID is uitdr2020@gmail.com. Please share your required information. We can able to give additional ideas related to your upcoming CUET exam. So moreover, based on the students' interest, we can able to extend our service towards this one. So please note down our email ID and the phone numbers from our website, and we are doing the various scientific activities. And in addition to that, we are planning for the international conference with the foreign scientists and the foreign professors. So upcoming July, we are planning for that progress. Those who are the teachers, researchers, and the professors, please connect with us for your scientific and educational service with the social care. Once again, I would like to thank behalf of UIT team for this concern organization. Thank you. Namaskar. Vanakkam.